Hello y'all, this is Monday the 14th of March and the whole world's going crazy over this coronavirus stuff, which, it's nothing to joke about. You gotta do what you gotta do to stay safe. Now, take me a small drink here real quick. Me and my Lipton tea. It's good. Now, I want to talk to y'all about some things I've been. Of course, y'all know I've been making hot sauce, and y'all know I've been doing extracts and everything else, which is cool. Now, I got this in the mail this afternoon. How good you can see that with my shadow casting my fingers. We'll zoom to them more. Now, this was originally supposed to be a license plate for State of Kentucky. Well, eventually State of Kentucky didn't like it, and they said, nope, we're not going to put this in our license plates because, people might take it the wrong way, and, they just didn't do it. Well, I went ahead and made about 30 to 40, of them labels, and I put my bottles of hot sauce. Yeah, my hot sauce now says Kentucky Kick Ass. And, I do this for fun. Friends of mine, family loves hot sauce. It's tangy, it's spicy. It's not going to burn your guts out unless you're just a pansy ass, and it'll definitely burn your guts out. It's made with Tabasco peppers, Serrano peppers, Thai peppers, and Mexican chili peppers. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably pretty warm to some, but this is a flavor hot sauce. This isn't made to burn your guts out, or sit on the toilet with one hand packed full of baby wipes and the other hand packed full of ice, because your ass is on fire. This ain't gonna do it, unless you're just a pansy ass, and then anything's gonna do it, so it doesn't really matter. Now, here's my vanilla bottles. Vanilla bean floating that thing there, give a little extra flavor. I got some bottles made. Some labels made for my bottles. And there it is. Now, you go to a grocery store, you buy a bottle this size around here, it's 20 bucks a bottle for a bottle this size of vanilla extract that says pure. But on the back of the bottle, you read it says alcohol, vanilla bean, cut with 50% water. This ain't cut. This is alcohol, vanilla bean. So if you're making cookies and you want to take a snort of this, well, you drink enough of it, you'll get blasted before you can get your cookies made. So that's how this is. And my other thing I have is this one, right there. And the only difference between this and the vanilla is, it doesn't say what extract it is, because I'm going to write in across here with the marker, so it's going to say citrus. Now I got another one up there that says it's going to have orange on it. And I have another that's going to say cinnamon. So you got orange, cinnamon, and citrus right here. This is a citrus one. And you can tell right there, there's a little bit of cloudiness right there on the bottom of it. And that's because I don't filter what's in the bottle. I put everything in the bottle. Because to me, that little cloud floating around right there, it's just going to give it a little bit more flavor. And, there it is. So, that's how I do it. Now, in the lieu of all this craziness going on of coronavirus, Corad-19, whatever they call that crap, everybody around my area is supposed to, everybody's like confined to their houses, and they're not really confined, but they ask you to stay home, not to go out and jump public unless you absolutely have to, and it don't bother me none, because I'm like a hermit. I don't, a long time ago when I was younger, I had to be in a mass crowd of people. I had to have people around me all the time. Now I'm just like, I don't care. If you come by, you come by. If you don't, there's no love lost on my end. Now, I understand the steps that their government's taken to try to keep us protected, because we don't want to be like Italy. We don't want to be like China. So, to kind of step in and have everybody self-quarantine themselves, like in their houses, not go out if you don't have to. They're calling for around my area 2 to 3 weeks kids are going to be out of school. Great, so be it. I got on my computer, I got their work they need to do, so they can do work online. you know, everything's hunky-dory, you know, there it is. Now, the governor of my state, which is Kentucky, said 2 to 3 weeks is the projected what they're looking at, but he's also said it could be longer. Which, what's longer? A month, month and a half, 2 months, 3 months? They don't know. They're just trying to balance the coronavirus crap that's going around right now. Which, you know, more power to them. You know, they got a job to do. That's what we elected them to do, and they're trying to do the best they can with the information they have to tell us what to do. So there you have it. Now I know a lot of people they're getting their panties in the wall. Oh, well, this is bull crap. Well, you know, go out and get the virus and see how long you live. I'd rather sit my little ass inside the house with very little activity with the general public, and I'll be just fine. Hopefully. Knocking on wood. But this coming weekend, we are going to be going to the woods because morels have been spotted in Missouri popping up right now. So if Missouri is popping up morels, within a few days, we should have some sprouts of morels popping up too. Now, if they don't, you know, or if they're not popping up, that's okay. It just gives me an excuse to leave the house, to go to the area where I go to, and to kick around the woods to see if I could find any morels popping up a short time after. You know, it doesn't bother me none. It gets me out of the house. I get exercise. You know, I'm not around people. I'm in the woods. What more could you ask for? So, and the bright side is, if I find some morels, I've got some free mushrooms. But that's how it is. Now, my last video I made, I deleted it because my camera broke it up in 2 sections, and I didn't want a 2-section video, so I just deleted it and I started over. Now, this will be much shorter. So, like I said, you know, I do these bottles for fun. I'll have a better video, some things coming up here soon about my bottles I'm doing. Of course, I'm zigging around, you know, make myself look funny. But yeah, you know, I make a small profit off the bottles from selling them. I've given away a few extras. I got some candle orders coming in because I make specialty candles for like spring and summertime. I make a lot of citronellas. I use beer cans for making them. You know, what looks, you know, I mean, yeah, I use a beer can. Of course, I use soda cans too, but I usually use beer cans because you have a bunch of guys cooking out. You know, there's a big old barbecue and stuff, and there's people drinking, and you got a beer can with a candle in it that's keeping the mosquitoes away. And then, you know, somebody's going to say, well, that's kind of cool. Where'd you get that? And, you know, they're going to say, well, I got it from me. Well, I got it from me. And then chances are, you know, they're going to say, hey, you know, can you make me one? Well, I'll make you one. And I don't charge a big fee. Basically what I charge is, you know, because I calculate how much the candle is by the weight of what I have to use. I split the difference between how many I make and how much wax I use. And for my beer can candles, I'm looking at between $5 and $6 a candle. And, you know, it's a novelty candle. You know, of course I can make any scent you want. I can put any fragrance in you want. Matter of fact, I got one right here. I made one for a friend of mine. Oh, let me scoot forward. Chair sticking in my butt. Oh, God, I gotta get up. My shoulders are killing me. I tore my cuffle. Oh, the muscle in my shoulder. This one right here. Wood smoke type. And it literally smells like a campfire. And these are great. That's what my friend of mine wanted. He wanted a candle that smelled like a wood stove. Well, this kind of smells like a wood stove in a way when you burn it. And he loves it. And this was a full bottle. And that's how much I've used from the very top. Maybe 2 ounces maybe out of that whole bottle. And it's a, let's see, what size is that? It don't say. But if I had to guess, it's probably about a 16-ounce bottle. Maybe a 20 to 12 and 16-ounce bottle, somewhere around there. But anyway, I make them. I'm not. You pick a fragrance, I can make it. I got some fragrance scent coming here soon. It's supposed to be in the sense of like a beer, like beer itself. So I'm gonna make some of them Coors cans I have and put the beer scent in that. Go with that too. But yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing since I'm quarantined in the house. Well, I'm not sick or anything, but you know, they want everybody to stay at home and, you know, keep the doors locked and, you know, act like you're a hermit. So this is what I do to keep myself occupied and happy, and yeah, that's what I do. So I'm gonna make this a short video. I'm gonna close it. Y'all just take care of yourselves. You know, try not to help this mass epidemic of spreading this crap around. You know, stay home, keep your doors closed. Don't go out unless you have to. And if you have to go out, hell, just walk around your backyard. You know, kick rocks around your backyard. Look at, you know, just, you know, if it ain't raining, you know, just enjoy the outside for a little bit. Go back in the house and do what you got to do. I know that, you know, people are like, oh, I'm stuck in the house, I'm gonna go crazy. Well, I'm stuck in the house all winter long. You know, this time of year is the time I want to get out of the house and run around the woods, look for mushrooms, and kick my heels up and run around and be crazy. But you know, since the plague from China has made its way around the world and come to Kentucky, well, I just got to sit back in my little rocking chair, watch my videos on YouTube, and well, keep calm. That's all you can do. And don't go out like a lot of these crazy assholes are doing. Toilet paper is not going to save you. Only thing toilet paper is going to do at this point in time right now is you're going to have a clean ass when you die. And that's it. Don't hoard. If most of y'all would have done prepping a long time ago and started on it and done like what a lot of these people have tried to tell you to do, and you don't have to be a hoarder to be a prepper. You know, just use your brain a little bit. You know, that's all you gotta do. Use your brain a little bit. That's what God gave you. 2 ears and 1 mouth for. 2 ears is to listen, 1 mouth to ask questions. That's it. Nothing else. So, y'all have a great night. I'll see you this weekend mushroom picking. Fingers crossed. Knocking on wood. And, you know, try to keep this coronavirus pandemic down. So I can ask. Y'all have a great day. See ya.